So yeah, so basically we're Zach. I have to be quiet because my parents are sleeping right now. I don't want to wake them up, and it's 11 o'clock. But I told you guys I was gonna upload every single day, so we on the grind, 90-day blitz. But anyways, Zach's gonna ask me some questions, so let's go ahead and get into it.
Yeah, guys, I'm a beginner at Shopify and stuff. Haven't even started yet, so let's knock out some questions.
That's funny. But yeah, so basically he's gonna be asking me some beginner questions. But anyways, he's gonna be asking me some questions. So if you guys can relate, if you guys have the same questions, they're gonna be answered right now. So let's go ahead and hop into it. Okay guys, so basically Zach is gonna ask me some questions. I don't know what the questions are yet, but when he does ask them, I will answer them for him. So what are some questions that you have about Shopify?
Alright, so the first question is before you sign up, or like while you're signing up, ask you for a store name.
Yeah.
And that's kind of a tricky, it could be anything. Like literally you can make up anything. That's not taken obviously. So what's a good store name, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so I haven't had anyone ask me that question yet. So it all depends on you. So in the last video I told you guys to work backwards. So what I mean by that is basically find a niche, find how you're gonna market it, and then that way you can find what you want to name your store. So say for example, you want to sell iPhones, then of course you would name your store like iPhone accessories or iPhones forever or something like that, something that has to do with that niche. So work backwards, find a niche, learn how to market it, and then once you find everything that you need and do your research, then figure out the store name related to your niche. But yeah, that's how I usually figure it out. That's what I mean by work backwards. So working backwards is always good when it comes to like Shopify and e-commerce and stuff like that.
Alright bro, thank you for answering the first question. I'm gonna hit you with the second one right now. So I watch your videos, Snapchats, Instagram stuff, MySpace, all that. You always say like general store, niche store. Like what's the difference? Like I'm just trying to make a store. I don't know what's niche-y.
So yeah, with the general store and the niche store, the two different things about it is the general store has a whole bunch of like random products and a whole bunch of different products. One specified like products, so like we'll use the iPhone again. So a niche store, right? It would have a whole bunch of iPhone cases, iPhones, iPhone chargers, anything that's related to iPhones. For a general store, it would have like iPhones. It would have skateboards, shoes, socks, hats, jackets. So like whatever you can think of would go in a general store. But for me, like with the general store, I would usually go from like general store to niche store. So like you test out products in a general store, see which one is selling the most, and then move down to a niche store, make a whole store about it. That way when like people are in your store, they feel like you're passionate about that certain niche, because they're like, dang, this dude made like a whole store about that niche. That means he's passionate about that product or that niche. But yeah,
that makes sense. So like you prefer having a general store first and then
so I prefer like if you're first starting out, have a general store first and niche down from testing. But for me, I usually just go straight into a niche store because I usually know that the product is gonna sell because I work backwards.
Damn. Alright, so you said general store and niche store both are selling items and stuff, but how many like products do you have on each store? Like what's the good amount, like, number?
So yes, with the general store there's no really amount of products that you should have, but of course you don't have too many products. If you have too many products, guys, if you guys have too many products, you guys are gonna definitely confuse the customer, right? Sure. If you're on a store and you saw a store with like hundreds of products, you would get overwhelmed, correct? You'll be like I don't want to go through this, I'm just gonna click out, I'm gonna go to a different website, right?
Yeah,
you get overwhelmed, you get confused. But if you find a website that has 5, 10, 15 products on one page, then you're actually gonna look through it and see which products you want and which products you don't like, and it's not gonna be confusing, it's not gonna be stressful for you because there's barely any products on there. So you want to keep it to a minimum. If you guys like have different collections, so like if you guys have like a phone collection, or if you guys have like a hat collection, in the phone collection keep like 5, 10, 15 products in there. In the hat collection, do the same thing, 5, 10, 15 products. So just keep it simple.
Makes sense. So like around 10-15 products at the max?
Yeah, that's what I usually do.
The max.
And it works out best for me.
Max, no Ruby. Get it?
Yeah.
Shout out to the bunny back there. But anywho, alright, last question. Or actually I have another one after this, but this is like wrapping it up. Alright, I'm sorry to waste your time, sir. Alright, so the last question is, how do I like become successful at this? You know what I mean? Like what do I have to do differently? Because like I know so many people that do this type of like Shopify thing and dropshipping and stuff, but like how do I like become like
So like
up there. You know what I mean? I don't want to be like average.
Well, like for you, like normally you probably won't be successful. I'm just kidding. Yeah. So how to be successful? How to be successful drop shipping and e-commerce? It all comes down to you. It all comes down to how much you want it. All comes down to how much work you put into it.
True.
If you guys put in a lot of work, then you guys are definitely gonna see the results. If you guys don't put in a lot of work, you're gonna see no results at all. So you guys just want to make sure that you guys do your research. I said this in the last video. I don't want to repeat it, but do your research. Study on your product. Work backwards. Work hard, and eventually you guys will start seeing results. But is that it? It literally all comes down to you. If you guys want it enough, you guys can go ahead and go get it. I forgot. Yeah, I said this in the last video. If you want it bad enough, you can go out there and have it literally in the palm of your hand.
Damn, it's facts, bro.
Inspiration.
Yeah. Thank you, man. I'm like, guys, like no joke. Or after this video, I'm gonna go set up a store and then I'm gonna start killing it. Promise, like, you know, I wouldn't be on here wasting your time, sir.
Exactly. Wait, so is that it? Is that it for the question?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, any other questions I'm gonna ask you like
personally.
5 minutes from now, you know what I mean? But
yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you guys enjoyed that video, go ahead and leave a thumbs up on this video. Go ahead and drop a comment.
And also, guys, if you have any other questions that you're hoping that were in this video but, you know, weren't, unfortunately, ask down below, you know, because those are the only questions I had. But if you guys were in my shoes or socks, I'm not wearing shoes, ask the question down below right now and you'll probably answer in a different video. I don't know, up to you, man. Totally up to you. But after this, I'm definitely gonna set up a store and start killing it, I promise.
Tomorrow's video is gonna be a banger because I'm not gonna be reviewing a Shopify store. I'm not gonna be going over a Shopify store. I'm gonna be telling you guys how to set up a Shopify store.
Damn, I need to watch that, dude.
Exactly, bro. Yes. Everyone needs to watch it.
Let's go.
I'll be showing you guys step by step how to set up a Shopify store, what apps you guys should use.
This will be a long banger.
Yeah, it'll probably be like an hour video. But yeah, if you guys want to see that, go ahead and drop a comment. I gotta upload this video. It's currently 11:08. By the time you guys watch it, it's probably gonna be like 11:59. So later, guys.
Gotta hit a buzzer beater, man. Let's get it.